discharge papers, you're gonna get medication lists, and I said, they're gonna go over that with you, they go over it step by step. I said, you need to listen, you need to write it down if you need, or ask your questions, I said, because once you leave, that's it. And I said, if you want, you call me when they come in, we'll listen together, and then at least I'll be able to have an idea and have some of that information. And I feel like she's not cooperating with me, and
she would want to, but I'm not sure she's totally, I don't know.
on that particular,
Yeah.
she didn't want to, she did, put it this way, she didn't tell me she would or wouldn't, but she didn't. And so I feel like if she's, I mean, I would want to find out the most I can for myself in a situation like that, let alone if somebody offers
I
to
don't know if
listen.
she's really, she just thinks that it'll just happen, the doctor knows what to send, and all this stuff, cause I went that route too.
Yeah, and I get it, and I do the same thing, when I get my
You don't
notes,
have to.
yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
And she was so anxious to get home. She wasn't thinking about the medicine. She thought they would send her with it, you know. I don't know, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess the thing is I get it that what you're saying, you trust your doctor, but in light of that, for her to come home with 5 oxycodone and that's it, and her not even knowing what's going on with it, whether they'll refill it or not, either the doctor did not give her good information or the discharge nurse did not give her good information.
No, they didn't.
But
Yes, no, they didn't, as far as that goes.
yes, so I mean that's and on the weekend, just like you said, it's awful.
Mhm.
But all I know
Yeah.
is I think if that's the pain level and she anticipates that when these are gone, which will be by tonight probably, or later tonight or by tomorrow morning, then, you know, she's got a whole nother day and a whole nother night to go.
Oh, she can't. She just
So,
can't.
and then shame on them for sending her home. She got denied that she couldn't go to the rehab place. The insurance denied it. Now, I don't understand that. Medicare and she has a good Medicare plan. I do not understand exactly why they denied that, except the doctor said that the protocol that they go by, that she had passed them all. He said he couldn't find one reason except his own notes to send in, which he said, I'm still gonna try, I'm gonna send in a special thing that I'm doing for her to see if I can get him to take her, just because I feel that that's where she could go. The insurance wouldn't do it. They said she walked too far. And it's like, you can't even argue with the doctor. And so that's a mess.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
With someone watching her. Well, I know one thing, physical therapy put on their notes nearly every time. Able to go home, no. Then this last one, they put yes, but she wasn't. No. And her Medicare is, of course, with Humana. It's a plan. It's not separate. If she had Medicare separate, she'd probably get more.
Now I don't necessarily like to make up a story to somebody, but I told Mom when the doctor, this is before she was denied, but this is when the doctor and the nurse or the doctor told me that because she walked so far that was going to hold a lot of weight. So I called Mom and I told Mom, I said, listen, I said, they're trying to process your information right now at that rehab center. I said, but I'm going to tell you right now, they have you marked that you can walk a certain amount of distance with your walker, and I said that's something that the insurance is going to have an issue with. I said, you do what you want and you don't have to. I said, but you know what, I think I would, here within the next 20 minutes, have to go to the bathroom. And I would go to the bathroom, and on my way, I said, then you just do a little, you don't have to fall down, but do something where, and not be able to continue to do that for the rest of the night. And I said they have to report that, because you could have something happen, walk into the bathroom, you could have something that is problematic. I mean, I have tried in my mental clarity of anything I could do from up here, I have tried and tried and tried, and so why wouldn't she do that? I'm like, okay, so why didn't she do that? She just kind of went, well, I don't know, she wanted to go home. And I get that, I would want to go home too, I get it. If you can let them know when they're processing this that, oh goodness, okay, I was, but oh goodness, the nurse took me to the bathroom, and the nurse just seen me, oh my gosh, especially with her left foot being the way that it is. Just something that says, oh my gosh, it's this left foot, and my ankle just buckled, and I don't know that I can finish the rest of the way to the bathroom.
It does, yes, I would too.
But I mean, I don't know.
But on the papers for physical therapy, they put that she needs, even right up to the end, needs assistance to go to the bathroom with her. Because
Yeah.
she wasn't stable for, she just wasn't stable enough to go by herself.
Yeah, and that's not good either. In the hospitals, you know how that is when things get messed up or written wrong or somebody misconstrues something. That kind of stuff is real messy now.
It was all that way until the very last day, and then that back got changed. Yeah, she can do it, but no, they just want, I guess, just, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I think she needs to go back to the ER. I hate to see her go by herself, and I hate to ask. Heidi's under a lot of pressure. I just don't know what to do.
Now I talked to Mom before the surgery, and I get it. I don't think she would have come up here to Chicago to have her surgery. But when she told me that Heidi wasn't going to be able to do this, I said, Mom, I said, I know that you have all the good doctors down there. I said, but I will let you know there's hospitals here in Chicago. I said, if you want to come up here and get in and have your surgeries up here, and you want to go into a rehab place close to where I'm at, then I would be able to do that. I can come to where you're at and check on you and do those things. And so I guess I just feel like my options have been exhausted with what I offered before surgery and telling her, and I feel bad for it. It's not good, but if this is a situation, she will be back in the emergency room.
Yeah, she told me about that. That she felt like she was so far away from home. I said, well, it wouldn't be long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice. I know. Yeah, she told me about
Well,
that.
but it's just that
It didn't happen, but she said Sherry's got a lot on her, and she said I'd like to, but far away, farther from home, not that far. But yeah, she appreciated it though. That made her feel good.
Oh no, I'm sure. It's just the whole
it
thing is
Oh yeah.